What's up, guys? Today I'm doing another review of a Diamond Select Toys Art Asylum Star Trek ship collectible. And today here I got the 2006 release of the Enterprise E, and this is the Battle Damage Edition as seen in the movie Nemesis. I recently had another collector email me, asked me to do a quick review on her, so let's go ahead and get started. Real quickly, let's go ahead and look at the box. And we got here the Enterprise E box from 2006. This is also the same exact box they used for the first release of the Standard Edition E from 2005. Basically, the only difference to tell you which edition you have would be this little sticker there, and this one here is going to, of course, say Battle Damage Edition, and also says by New Force Comics and Collectibles. On this one, the Battle Damage Edition was a limited run release, not available in all markets. It was an exclusive by New Force Comics and Collectibles. So this one here, a bit harder to find compared to the standard release E from 2005. But yeah, so really nice box packaging on her. Star Trek, Starship Legends, NCC 1701E, USS Enterprise, 18-inch electronic starship. You got a nice little picture of Picard there. Top of the box, another graphic picture of the Enterprise. And then, alright, let's go ahead and take a look at the back. As you can see, this is the 7th starship to carry the name Enterprise. This Sovereign class starship is built directly from scans of the CGI filming model. USS Enterprise NCC 1701E. And then we got a little phrase here. Let's make sure history never forgets the name Enterprise. Jean-Luc Picard. Of course, that's the famous quote that he says at the end of the episode Yesterday's Enterprise in the series Next Generation. Okay, we got a nice big picture of the Enterprise E there. Star Trek Starship Legends. Nice graphic picture of the Enterprise of the inside. And then we've got some of the sound effects detailed back here, and along with Jean-Luc Picard's some of his phrases. And then some of the Picard, not Picard, but some of the William Riker and Worf figurine pictures there also. Okay, so that's the back of the box there. So that's the packaging. Like I said, I always like the older style Art Asylum Diamond Select Toys packaging. They're every year that they came out with a different style of artwork and color scheme and images. Always pretty cool. But alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at the ship real quick. And this is the Battle Damage Edition E, and as you can see, all the paint apps, battle scarring that they've added on. Basically, this is the same exact ship from the 2005 release. It's just a different paint app that they added on there, the Battle Damage. Along with these battle damage scarring here, they also did a dirty wash as well, or actually it's more of a sprayed on paint effect. I don't know if you can see that they did do on here as on the ship as well, on the top and bottom. But yeah, you're gonna see a lot of this battle damage scarring all on the nacelles. Then you got more of this weathering effect detail on the all along the nacelles, the pylons, some more of the battle damage paint apps on her as well on the top saucer section. And the front part here, this is the part where the I guess in the end of the movie they rammed the other ship. This here, I'm not sure if this represents maybe they did a repair job on her, but you see a lot of this kind of paneling paint work here, maybe after they went to a dry dock or went back to Starfleet headquarters, got fixed up, but that's what that is here. They of course didn't do a full-on, battle damage molding. This is basically just the paintwork there on the ship. So I guess that's what that is here, along with the battle damage. And then of course on the bottom of the ship as well, you've got some more of the battle damage scarring on the bottom of the saucer, as well as on the bottom part of the secondary hull. You got some more of the battle damage scarring all along here, on the bottom here, one on this nacelle, and on the bottom here as well. So that's one thing that's good. At least they kind of, you know, did the battle damage not exactly the same, with a lot of unique battle damage scarring throughout the ship. And then there's also some more of that weathering effect detail on her as well on the ship. So yeah, so that's all the battle damage on the bottom of her. And then as far as the sound effects, let's quickly go through the sound effects on her. I'm going to go ahead and turn down the lights. And then
ready phasers and quantum torpedoes. Fire all weapons.
alright, so that's all the sound effects and lighting effects on her. Like all the Enterprise E releases, this one does not have the stay on light feature effect. You only can you press this guy down and you go through all the sound effects, or you can you press it down for about 5 seconds. It'll just run through all the sound effects. But that's one thing that I would say was a negative with the E's. It did not have the lights stay on light display feature. But on the first two releases, they did miss out on a few things. One major one was the nacelles here did not light up at all on the first two releases. They did miss out on some paint app work on the pylons here. They did miss out on the paint app on the pylons, and also on the on here on the top saucer section. On both sides, they did miss out on the pods decal work there. So they did fix that on the reissues. One big positive though on the first two releases that I want to show you or point out, they did leave out the trademark stampings on the pylons here. So this one's nice and clean compared to, unlike the reissues, where, let me just give you a quick showing. I've got the reissue of the Enterprise E. As you can see, big printout of the CBS logo, and then of course made in China on both sides. So on the first release, they didn't have that. So at least the first two releases, that was a positive there. But as far as the paint apps, they did miss out on the pylons here, and as well as on the bottom. As you can see on the reissue, they did put those back on. And then the pod, the skate pods here, they got them on the reissues, compared to here they missed out on those. So those are the issues on the first two releases of the Enterprise E. But other than that, not too much of a difference compared to the first two releases. There is a little bit of a light bleed on the Bizarre collectors here, as well as there's a little light bleed on the front area of the deflector dish, but it's not too bad. But other than that, that's pretty much it. All the releases had the same exact lighting and sound effects. It's just a different paint features on each edition. You had the first contact. Then you had the first release of the Enterprise E. Actually, let me go ahead and let's do a little comparison. This is the first release of the E As you can see as well, it's missing the paint features on the pylons and right here, but it's basically the same exact paint scheme on here and compared to the first release. It's just they added on the battle damage markings and this right here, this paneling effect here. Sound effects are the same, all the lighting features are the same. Both first releases did not light up, the nacelles did not light up compared to the reissue where it does light up.
Engage.
As you can see. But yeah, so you got here just the different paint schemes with all the different version. Let me just might as well bust out the first contact edition as well, so you can kind of see all the different variations real quickly. So here this is a re-release Nemesis. Then you've got the re-release first contact release. So these were both issued in 2012, and then you've got the first release, and then you've got the battle damage, which was the second release. So yeah, these are all 4 different versions of the Enterprise E. Alright, so other than that, that's pretty much it for the battle damage edition. This was getting hard to find. Like I said, it was a limited run exclusive, so if you can get one out, if you can pick one up out there for a decent price, I suggest you pick it up, because these ones are getting hard to find. If you can get one anywhere under less than $175 to $200, I would recommend picking it up. These things are going for about $175 to $200 on the market. But yeah, so that's all I got here for today of this release of the Diamond Select Toys Art Asylum Battle Damage E. If you have any comments or questions, please let me know. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. You have a good one.